So I wanted to do hopefully a short, quick video about something that's kind of on my heart. And I either read this somewhere or listened to a video and it said it in it that most guys, or how do I say it? 85% of the guys who approach a woman, initially are rejected. And, I heard that and it's really saddened me. And we wonder why, men don't know how to, not necessarily know how to, but they just kind of, at some point they probably give up on trying to approach women to try to get to know them. I just want to encourage the guys out there who have a hard time with this and they feel like kind of like maybe giving up on it, or they don't know what to do, what else to do. Certain guys probably have been, rejected so many times. They don't know what to do. I mean, that's just plain and simple. And for some reason, it's kind of on my heart today, that, if there are guys that watch my videos, just want to encourage you. The right woman is, okay, first of all, the right woman isn't going to be disrespectful to you or make you feel less than or be hurtful. They're not going to be, they're not going to project, because if you're nice and you approach somebody and, to say hi or to have small talk or whatever, just kind of approach a woman. If you are respectful and they do that, then you really don't want that to be with that woman anyway, because she's projecting and she's either been hurt just like you, or she's just not at a place where she's approachable. And you kind of, you have to ask yourself, do I want to be with somebody who is unapproachable? Even, that's the basic stuff. But if you're, if you're respectful and you're calm and, if they feel that, a lot of women can feel your energy or your approach, and they are receptive of it. That's when you kind of want to, just be yourself and just be encouraged. Most women probably do reject or push you away. They may not be interested. They may not find you attractive. And that's okay. So just, don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as they've already showed their true colors to you, and you really don't want that type of woman, anyway. Do you want somebody who's going to be disrespectful and hurtful towards you? So I just, it's human nature. There's some things that guys, some personality types that are more, there's masculine and feminine is what I'm trying to say, not personality types. And there's just a certain code between the two sexes. Like me, somebody who knows who she is and who, has good qualities, she's not really going to be forthright in trying to get to know somebody. She's kind of going to, like I was saying yesterday, she's not going to ignore you, but she's not going to be like blowing your phone up. Because somebody that does that, like constantly texts you first and constantly, not first, but when they do text you, it's like constantly, and there's, you know, they get mad if you don't respond back, as, you know, as soon as they text you, or, you know, you have to, again, ask yourself, do I want to be with somebody that is, you know, comes off as wanting it, you know, a constant attention, like somebody who's, you know, they're not doing anything else besides trying to text you. You know, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be with somebody who's like that? Or somebody who has to constantly, you know, have you in every moment that you're, you know, not working or not busy, you know, with school, or, you know, your family and other things. So I said all that to say, you know, don't take rejection as something that's a negative thing. Don't take, and ladies, don't, you know, learn how to allow your femininity to shine, and you know, kind of follow his lead in, you know, with communication, and you know, just his actions. Okay, don't be too forthcoming in your, you know, in the dating, even when you're together for a long time, you know, just allow your femininity to flourish. Don't be, you know, and when he needs space, give him space, and that's not a bad thing to do that. I think, you know, and I speak to my younger self too. I mean, I wish I'd have known that, you know, years ago. It would have saved me a lot of heartache. But now I know, you know, men need space just like we do. And that's okay. But allow him to come to you when he's ready. Don't freak out. I mean, don't, you know, back in the day, I would have been the one like, oh my gosh, he hasn't, you know, reached out to me in forever. Oh my God, is he okay? You know, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't check on him or anything, but don't freak out if he doesn't text back right away. I mean, give people space, and you know, everybody's going through something or another, and it's okay, guys, to feel or not to feel rejected. It's not okay, but it's okay for a woman to go, you know, have no interest, because really, do you want to push someone to be interested in you? Like, of course we want them to respond to us, but you know, it's kind of like getting past that hurdle of fear, I guess, and really knowing, you know, especially if someone's expressed to you that, you know, they have interest in you. I mean, that's kind of like a pass to say, okay, yeah, I can reach out to them. They're not going to hurt me. They're not going to reject me. But if they reject you up front, you know, take that as a, you know, I'm past that. Like, if, you know, or if they're going to be disrespectful to you, that's like a huge red flag for me, is respect. Like that's the most hurtful thing that you can do to me personally, is be disrespectful towards me. And, you know, everybody's different. So take those red flags that come out up front as something that's good for you and your heart, guys. You know, and especially if she's disrespectful in her rejection, like, wow, like totally, that you just saved yourself. You know, I don't like to ignore people. I like to respond, just showing them, and it's okay to continue to try to pursue somebody. But if they get out of hand and disrespectful, then I will let them know, or I'll just block them if I don't know them. Like, you know, when I was on PLF, I did delete that app. Like, it's just overwhelming. I just went off, and, you know, I did, you know, talk to a couple guys on there that I have dates with. So, but other than that, it's like I can't do it. Like, I'm just gonna lay back and try to get myself out there and maybe see what happens, you know. But guys, don't take it to heart when you get rejected by women, and don't let it harden you either, because there's somebody out there that has interest in you, and you'll find her. So take courage and have hope, and just be respectful and expect what you put out. Expect that in return, and that can go any way, you know. If you're nice and you're respectful and you have couth and you're willing to take that chance, then hopefully the one that you're interested in does the same for you. If not, then just look at it as she's not the one. I mean, and then always, you know, I'm the type that likes to meet people where they're at. So, you know, and I do have a thing about me where I will return energy too. Especially if you already know, if somebody already knows that I'm interested in them in some way or another, if they're coming at me with disrespect or rudeness, I return that same energy in some way. But there is a time where your boundaries are important too. Like, I love you, but this is how it's going to be, you know. And it's okay to sit back and just allow that boundary to stay where it's at until, you know, you come to a place where you can, you know, respect that boundary. And I mean, that's just, you know, just take courage and don't think that you have to allow yourself to continue to hurt. It's not okay for you to continue to hurt and continue to feel rejected all the time. And don't take it to heart when women do that, because they're not the one for you. Just take it as a good, I'm glad it's, you know, she's not the one. So anyway, hope that made sense. I was all over the place.